A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Phillip Capital's 12th Investment Conference. It goes without saying we live in challenging times with an unpredictable global environment. So, how will all of this impact your investments and what can you do about them? To kickstart today's conference, I would like to invite Mr. Andy Lim, Group Managing Director of Phillip Capital Malaysia, to give the opening speech.
I bid you a warm welcome to the Phillip Capital 12th Annual Investment Conference 2022. The theme for our conference this year is Investment Strategies in the VUCA World. VUCA is the acronym for volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. We hope you will be able to discover the profit opportunities in this VUCA period.
In times of volatility, we highly recommend that market participants consider exploring exchange-traded derivatives as a price risk management strategy to diversify and preserve portfolio values.
Traditional asset class of cryptocurrency collapse.
Investment is a game whereby you guess whether there are more bull or more bears, and who are in control, who are the ones that are more motivated in the market.
And when you have a volatile market, you must make sure you must have a stop loss in place or must have a plan in place. Without that, you are exposing yourself too much of a risk.
Okay, for construction is something that every time near election, everybody will bring up, oh, it must be more infra project, more project and all that, right? Now, unfortunately, now it's a bit difficult, budget may be cut, but a lot of the private initiative, as long as it's not going to burden the government balance sheet, it may actually have a chance to go ahead.
So if you look at it, this time the yield curve has turned negative. Already market, you can see that the bond market is already pricing in a recession to happen, will probably end this year or next year. That's why yield curve is turned negative.
Waste pollution, resource depletion, greenhouse emission, deforestation, climate change. Those are real things that's impacting majority of our business in Malaysia and the worldwide.
We are seeing that the other strong sectors that will benefit from the current reopening of the economy would include consumer names, construction, and technology stocks, of course.
Has become a very bad word, and this one shows you, right, the amount of inflation that we see. You see UK, US inflation is now close to 9%, EU is about 8.6%. Every country that has a very strong inflation, you're going to have a very big problem.
Things that drove our decision was that we saw a lot of overselling happening in China, and that normally coincided with a market bottom. And so far, in the last 2 months, the market has indeed recovered pretty strongly in China.
You know, the key takeaway I have from this is that we have a very long and rich history in terms of research, in terms of developing client solutions and creating leading industry partnerships when it comes to sustainability.
In a superpower, okay? The reason why there's an internal conflict is because the rich and the poor gap is getting wider. Okay?
Good company there, and if you have a long-term fund and you go in and analyze fully in the crisis period, you still may make some money.
And also, reduce the risk where during stress periods, we will put money more in the onshore bond market.
Sensitivity of the stock price with respect to the changes in the market, which means it helps us answer these kind of questions. If market moves up by 2% tomorrow,
not going to go through and then it happened as well. So with things like that, to predict what the next black swan is going to be anybody's guess. But as an exchange, I think what we need to do is basically to make sure that we have the ecosystems in place to be able to handle any black swan events.